Well, I'm not really sure how we've qualified for it, but this summer we are playing in the Club World Cup, and if we win it, we will be crowned the best team in the world. Hello, welcome to Club 5, part 15 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our normal transfer special, well, or part of the transfer special, because this episode will be split into two parts. I will explain more a bit later, but before we do the like the tricky bits, let's take a look at our end of season review. As you can see, we did win the Bundesliga and the Super Cup, which is all very, very good. But I think next year we need to take the step up and try and win the Champions League. Obviously, got to the semi-final, but I want to get to the final next year and win it. But let's take a look at the players that have come in this year. Starting off with Bukayo Saka, signing up for season as well at 35 years old. I was tempted by selling him this summer, but maybe not now. But he's come in, 17 goals, 24 assists, absolutely amazing. But he is 35. Do we sell him? If we can get a slight profit, I'm happy with selling him. Then Dino, he was absolutely spectacular again. I think he might have had a few niggly injuries this season, but he's going to be absolutely fantastic for us next season. Obviously, 5 goals, 10 assists. What more could you ask for from a left back? Very good. Then Micah Gotts obviously only came in as a backup right winger, as Thiago got a pretty nasty injury midway through the season, but I think he did it all right as a backup. I doubt we'll see him next season. And Dominic Cabanez, a fantastic right back. Obviously, still only 24 years old, still fairly young, so he's going to stick around with us next season. And Thiago, I think without his injury, we might have seen him play a few more times for us, and his ability continued to grow, which hopefully it does this year. I've got no plans to loan him out. He will continue to be a backup to Bergkamp, with getting game time as of when he can. And Saraceno, he's all right. Similar to Thiago, bags of potential. Obviously, he will get a bit more game time this year. Maybe in the Club World Cup, you never know. And Espinosa didn't play that much. He is... we have agreed to let him go. Just not sure who yet. The only condition to letting him go is if we can make a profit. We signed him for like 30 million, and that's the lowest I can go. I'm not going under 30. So if he stays, he stays. So Bundesliga, obviously, we won it. Obviously, Club World Cup, that's not the Club World Cup, is it? It's not being played yet. Champions League, obviously, lost to in the semi-final to AC Milan. Bit heartbreaking, but I think we can do much better next year, especially when I do plan on not signing many players. I'd say at least 3 or 4 players at the bare minimum. Obviously, if we sign loads, yeah, stuff has happened, I think. German Cup, lost in the quarterfinal against Dortmund. Hopefully try and win that next year. Then we can really say we've won everything in Germany, which if we don't win the Champions League next year and we do win the Cup, the German Cup, I think we probably do move on then, but not this season. German Super Cup, that's not really that important. So biggest win was the 6-0 win over Darmstadt. Match to remember was the 5-0 win over Hanover. Steve Bedard got a goal of the season in a match with us. That's absolutely ridiculous. So club reputation stayed the same. It's not going to drop down anytime soon. All the financial bits and pieces have all gone up, apart from the sponsorship, which has dropped down by 4 million. Competition prize money has gone up massively. Why? Oh, I get it. This year we were in the Champions League. Last season, the season before, we were in the Europa League. I get that now. Then plenty of merchandise sales. Bergkamp, Saka, Waller, Hayne, and Kramashi being the most popular shirt names. Our best 11 for this year was Costa in goal. Obviously, he will be departing us on a free transfer. Then we had a back four: Fort, Aristov, Rambosa, and Dino. Kramashi and Soren in the midfield. No Gaffey, that's quite surprising. And we have Bergkamp on the right, Waller in the middle, Saka on the left, and Bedard up front. Obviously, Hayne out for good couple months with all sorts of injuries, so I can see why they put Bedard in up front, which is very, very good. Now, onto the bit of I'd say I don't know how to describe it, the tricky part of the episode. So obviously we've got the Club World Cup. So this episode will be split into two parts. So I think part one of this will be probably focusing on the group stages. I'm not going to show you any of the matches in the group stage. They'll end the episode roughly around. I don't know how the Club World Cup works, but we'll get to the end of the group stage and we'll figure things out. So I think in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna go straight to the Ajax game. Obviously, if we sign any players or let go of any players, obviously I will let you know. But in the meantime, I ain't got a clue what's going to happen. We might move clubs. I very much doubt. I hope not. But let's just see what happens, shall we? Well, it's currently the 14th of June, and we are about to kick off our first ever campaign in the Club World Cup. As mentioned before, I'm not going to show you any of the group stage matches, but I will update you on some transfer business that have been happening. So we have started to have a bit of a clear out. So first three people that have left the club are Reto the Clue. Obviously, he was unknown at Southampton last season. He's joining them permanently. He actually helped them get promoted, which is very, very nice. And next up, leaving is Bukayo Saka. He has joined Liverpool for 12.5 million. Bit of a loss, but he is 35. We're always going to make a loss on him. Then next to leave is Jose Manuel Espinosa joining not Fricadel, is it? It's Declo. He's joining Southampton. He joined Southampton as well for a fee of 30 million. A slight, not really a loss. Is it? It's not really a loss. I think we do have a 30% sell on as well. It's somewhere in that we do. So should it go for like 100 million, we will get some money for him. Then we are signing one player. We haven't signed him just yet, and that is Aurelio Marin. He's a Mexican centre mid who looks absolutely brilliant. So, and quite cheap as well. Only 8 million. It was a release clause, so I'm happy we've spent that much money on an absolute superb wonder kid. So obviously we will introduce him when he comes in. So, and also obviously Tadaro also coming in to be our first choice goalkeeper. Costa, I said he was going, but obviously with Fogadal potentially leaving, so we have had a few offers in for him. I think Costa probably deserves to get a new contract. He probably will be a emergency backup next season, obviously with Tadaro being first choice. So if Costa does sign a new contract, that'd be good. But I'm suspecting him not to sign one because he has got a bid from Atletico Madrid. So if he wants to join there, that is fine by me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably meet you on the other side of the group stages, probably just before we play our second round. If there is a second round, it might just go straight to the quarterfinals, but I guess we'll see what happens after the group stages. But by then, hopefully, a few more players may have joined. Actually, no players will have joined us because the transfer window doesn't open until July. This league is absolute silly. So before we do play our Club World Cup quarter-final, and that will be the final match, well, the only match of this episode, then we'll end it there for part one of this Club World Cup series. It's not really a series, it's just a tournament. Part one of the Club World Cup will end with the quarter-final against Celtic. But before we do that, let's take a look at our recent matches in the Club World Cup, see how we got on. So obviously on the back end of last season, we did start our group stages off with a 5-0 win over Ajax. Very easy. Soren, Stenzel, Dino and Lars Hayne getting the goals in that game. Then we followed it up with a 6-1 win over the Corinthians, with the goals coming from Ibanez, who got 2, Bedard, who also got 2, Warner and Bergkamp. no, Ibanez never got 2. He only got 1 goal. Bergkamp got 2. Moving on to this season, or this end of the season, it spans over 2 seasons, I presume. We beat them by pretty easily, 10-0. Stenzel getting a hat trick. Dino getting a goal, Bedard getting a goal, Salcinho, Thiago, Bergkamp all getting 1 goal, which is I'm very pleased to see Salcinho and Thiago getting their first goals for Bayern Munich. And Lars Hayne got 2 goals. Then second round, I was going to show you the second round, but then I saw who we had. It's an easy game, and we beat them 5-0. Club Leon, they're called. Steve Bedard got a goal, and along with Bergkamp, Rambosen, and Warner, and along with a very fortunate own goal. Then all the mix of all those matches, we have also done our fair share of transfer business. So players that have left the club. So obviously, just do a quick recap. Saka left us to join Liverpool for 12 million. Espinosa joined Southampton for 30 million. Vegard Fogadal has joined Al Jazeera for £11 million, so a slight profit from when Bayern signed him. So that's very, very good. Rito Declo has joined Southampton for 3.3 million. Obviously had that loan spell with them last year, so has joined them permanently in the Premier League now. And Billy Allen has joined Al Ahly for 25 million. A slight loss, only a £1 million loss, but I think it's fine. I don't mind the loss of that. So the players that have come in so far are Lucas Barzan. He's a Brazilian left winger, 4 stars of current ability, leading Bundesliga player. He comes in from Liverpool for £69 million. Had a loan spell at PSG last season where he looked I'd say pretty solid. Only played 11 league games, came off a bench for 10 of them. So I think he'll be a fantastic player for us. So left-footed, so he will be a winger on that side. Can play in the middle, but preferably he's our left winger. So that's a Saka replacement. And next up, we've got Massimo Tadamo. He's a Italian goalkeeper, 3.5 stars of current ability, 4-star potential. Leading Bundesliga player. He comes in from Newcastle United for £60 million. Yes, he conceded 4-3 goals for Newcastle, but in all honesty, that's not much. He did also keep 10 clean sheets, which is very, very good. I'm actually quite pleased with that signing because I think he'll be far better than Costa. Obviously, he says his best role and duty is probably just a natural goalkeeper instead of a sweeper keeper, which we'll play him as just a bog standard keeper for now. We'll start him as a sweeper keeper, and if he concedes a few goals, we'll keep him as just a bog standard goalkeeper. Then, last but not least, final signing for this episode is Aurelio Marin. He's a Mexican centre mid, 3.5 stars of current ability, 5-star potential, leading Bundesliga player. Comes in from Tigres for a whopping total of 8.25 million. Look at his value now, up in the way into the upper 60s, which is very, very nice. I'm quite pleased with that. So that's all the transfer business done for this episode. And now let's get into our Club World Cup quarter-final against Celtic. And obviously the winner of this match does face, I believe it's Tottenham, if I'm correct. Let me see the semi-finals. Yeah, if we beat Celtic, which we should do, we will face Tottenham in the semi-final, which will be coming up in the next episode. So the lineup for this match against Celtic, it will be Costa in goal. Obviously, all the new signings can't be registered. It's a ridiculous rule. Should be allowed to register them, but we can't. So it's Costa in goal, and a back four of Fort, Hristo, Rambosen and Dino, Soren and Kramashi. Let's just swap those two around, that's better. Then we've got Thiago on the right, Stenzel in the middle, Saraceno on the left, then Bedard up front. Come on, lads, let's hope for a nice, easy win, and we can get to the Club World Cup semi-final. I don't think, I mean, you'll be able to correct me if I'm wrong, But I don't think we've ever played in the Club World Cup on this YouTube channel, let alone in the save. But I don't think I've ever won the Club World Cup. Don't think I've ever played in it. Even pre-YouTube, I've never done it before. So I've always retired after a Champions League win, which is when you tend to, or get to the Champions League final, which is tends to when you get to qualify for this competition. Obviously, before we left Man City that season, I think Bayern Munich did get to the Champions League final, and that was when they qualified for the Europa League. So that was when they qualified for the Club World Cup. I'm presuming, I might be wrong, but that's not a good start. We are 1-0 down to Celtic. That's not really part of today's plan. The part of the plan is to win this game and go through to the get through to the semi-finals. But at the moment, we are 1-0 down to Celtic. Steven Anderson with the opening goal of the game. We've got a free kick, which Kramashi is going to step over. Rambosen sends it off. Oh, he was about to let fire, but I presume somebody got in a last-ditch tackle to deny him getting a shot on goal, which I think if he had connected, that's a goal all day long. That should have been an equaliser there, but hopefully it is coming. Gale with the ball takes it into the corner. I'm not sure why. There's 60 minutes left of the game, and Ray Hayward has got a second goal for Celtic. This is not good. This is not good. Albeit this might be this has been our most challenging game since the Club World Cup started, apart from the Ajax game. But this has been the most difficult knockout game yet. Soren with a very unfortunate header nearly went into the back of the net, but the Celtic goalkeeper did wonders to keep it out, which it's not really part of the plan. Stenzel plays the ball to Aristov. Come on, you got to be more alert. Come on, you got to be switched on than that. Heidemann. Oh my God, it's 3-0 to Celtic. Let's go attacking. We'll probably end up making some changes at our time. Probably Bergkamp. I'm looking at you. Maybe Hayne as well. I'm not sure who else realistically can come on. Maybe Warner's not even playing. He's probably not even fit. I think he might have actually picked up an injury. Thought Soren, if we can get a goal before half time, that'd be good. Bedard in the middle doesn't quite get his head onto it. Thought, oh, that could have been a foul, but didn't go down. Wasn't enough on it. Dino picks up the ball nicely in the midfield with Kramashi. Stenzel, this has got to be a goal. Sarasinho has got the ball. Can he put the ball into the middle? He does, and he plates up nicely for Stenzel, who does put the ball into the back of the net to get our first goal of the game. Still 2 goals behind, but I think with a second goal here would have been nice if Thiago hadn't have lost the ball like a complete volley. Come on, lads, let's put in a tackle. Well done, Ristov. Just Sarasinho. Dino. Sarasinho has got the ball. He's got Stenzel ahead of him. Finds him. Come on, Stenzel. Put it across goal. Dino, somebody cross it, please, for the love of God. Stenzel. Come on, cross it, shoot. Come on, Stenzel. Why is it wide of the goal? If that's a goal, I think we've got a pretty good. I think with the chances we're creating, I think we can definitely find a couple goals in this second half. Hopefully, Stenzel, Aristov. Come on, this is looking fairly promising. An early goal in the second half will do us some world of good. It really will. Kramashi plays the ball to Stenzel. Come on. Sarasinho got players ahead of him. Goes around the defender, but doesn't really do much with the ball. Stenzel. Sarasinho. Bedard has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-2. I'll tell you what, this comeback, it's looking very likely that it will happen. I'm fairly sure of it. Celtic, apart from their 3 goals, they haven't really done much else. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're joking. Seriously, we've given away a penalty. Oh, dear. Come on, Costa. Be the hero you used to be. You might not be now, but Morton steps up. Costa dives the right way. but it's frustrating. Bergkamp is going to come on for Thiago. I think Ibanez also comes on for Fort. I think let's get on Hain for Sarah Senior because he's absolutely shattered. We don't have another left winger on the bench because he's not registered. Stupid rules, this is. Come on, lads. We've got half an hour left to play. Let's drop some encouragement in the hope we can get a third goal, ideally as soon as possible. That's what I'm hoping for. Ideally, within this highlight or the next couple highlights, I want to have at least a goal so we don't have to leave ourselves with too much work to do. That's not a great pass, was it? Whoever that was who played a silly ball forward and gave it straight back to Celtic. Kamashi, come on, you are absolutely shattered, but I don't think we've got another centre mid on the bench. Kamashi, Hain, Stenzel has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 4-3. We remain on attacking for now. Come on, lads. We've got half an hour left to play. Let's drop some more encouragement in the hope we can get this equalising goal as soon as possible. Otherwise, we really will be running out of time with 20 minutes left to play. Celtic have got the ball and Dino picks up the ball, plays the ball to Hain. Dino once again, back to Hain again. Come on, Hain. Bedard puts the ball into the back of the net with the help from the post. And we are back on level terms against Celtic. We shouldn't make this game look tricky, but we are finding it really hard. Albeit we do have a fairly small squad because we've got some players injured, some players unregistered. I'm blaming the silly rules for that, but they did join on the 1st of July. Hain with the header nearly finds the top right hand corner to put us in the lead, but with 15 minutes left to play, I'll take it going to extra time. I really will. Do we have any defenders on the bench? We do have Bradley on the bench. Haristov hasn't played well at all, so I think we'll just... Do we have one more change? We can make one more change, but I think we'll just leave it for... We'll just make that change now. Haristov is going to make way for Bradley. We'll just swap those two round as Bradley is left-footed and prefers to be on the left-hand side. We've got a couple minutes left to play. Are we going to get a late winning goal? It's extra time. That's not what we need. I was hoping it would go straight to penalties, but let's try and wrap it up. Ideally in this first half of extra time. If we could get 2 goals, that would be very nice. But Celtic have got the free kick, which Bradley headers clear. And Bedard has got the ball, plays the ball to Hain. And now we have a chance to go on the attack with Ibanez. Has got the ball, has a chance to cross it. He does. Hain, back post, and the header does go into the back of the net to make it 5-4 to Bayern Munich with 5 minutes left of this first half of extra time. Come on, lads. That's another goal here. Would be absolutely lovely. Rambosen, that was going in. That was going in. Oh, no, he wasn't. No, it wasn't. He was offside. So it wouldn't have counted anyway. Come on, lads. Warren plays the ball to Hain. Well, that's a great pass to Hain. And Stenzel has got the ball. I thought that hit his hand. I thought that did, but it might not have. Stenzel, Bedard, that's lovely. That is absolutely superb. And that might be the victory wrapped up. And the goal does count. I think there was slight suspicions offside, but the referee said, no way, Jose, that's been offside. No. Nowhere near, I don't think. I don't think it actually went to VAR, but it looked like it was going to, but it was not clear and obvious. I think that's what the referee said. Come on, Morton has got the ball. Tordia has got the ball for Celtic, and they look to be on the attack. Or do they? Yeah, they absolutely... They just went past Dino like he wasn't there, because he is quite shattered, to be fair, so we will probably just get him off... probably now. Bosch is going to come on. Gavi, I like you, but you are just returning from injury, and I want to try and keep you fit for the start of the season and the start of our Champions League campaign next year. Come on, can we just keep this out? We do. It's the shot was never threatening anyway. It was really high over the top of the crossbar. Ibanez plays the ball to Bergkamp. Do we have a chance to get one more goal? Rambosen, Kamashi, Bosch has the chance to shoot. Stencil, just somebody just let it fire. For the love of God, please. Come on, yay! Johannesburg gets the 7th goal of the day. I mean, I know looking at the scoreline, we played really well, but realistically, we were 4-1 down at one point. Or 3-1 down, actually. Yeah, 3. Actually, was it 3-1 down or was it 3-0 down? We were 3-0 down. Wow. Wow. That's a ridiculous game to win, but well done, lads. I am thrilled with that performance, but I'm also quite disappointed with some aspects of our play. We need to be much better against our next opposition will be Tottenham, and that will be coming up in tomorrow's episode along with the rest of the transfer window. So stay tuned, stay subscribed for more of the Club World Cup. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.